Welcome back. We are now slowly getting from theory into practical aspects of the business. Let us talk about guiding lines for business operations. You must have guidelines for business operation so that the decisions can be guided as per the requirement. You lay organization, you lay the organization of your choice where you can detect the organization structure, values, etc. Your organization should have a unique identity, and the unique identity will create motivation among your employees and will help you to retain them in your job. It will also impact the behavioral and practices of your other staff members. So let's start. First thing you must know is know the industry which you are going to get into. Know the pros and cons, history, future, everything, environment about the company. Know about your competitors, know about the technologies, know about the banking facilities, know about the zonal restrictions for that particular industry. Next comes is build a qualified team. How will you build a qualified team? When you have an organization in mind, when you know what a person is supposed to be doing, then only you can create a qualified team. Also, you must have fair idea about the business processes required in your organization. Now, next comes is whatever you do, try to make a good quality product. Whether it is a production, whether it is a service, whether it is a trading, you must be able to define what are the good established practices for that product or service and try to imbibe that in your own organization. In long term, it will help you to gain a bigger market share and a good identity in the company. Then next comes is define your goals. You have thought of a company, you have understood the pros and cons of an organization, you have built a team. Now you must know what your goals are, what your short term goals are, what your long term goals are. You have to divide the goals into short period of spans so that you know where exactly are you going, are you on the path, are you not on the path that you have to see. Then you start promoting your own product or services. How will you promote your product or services? That you have to decide yourself. Whether you go to a trade fair, whether you use a digital route, whether you visit the required customers, that you have to do it yourself and find out whether the customer is willing to buy your product at your price and at your service. If he is not, think again. You need to think again. Then think of an organization culture which you are creating. You have to understand if your organization is absolutely horizontal, then your behavior towards your subordinates is of different kind. If your organization has a vertical structure, then again you have to think about how to manage the organization. For both the things, the management of organization is different. So you must understand your own organization structures. Understand your own operation systems and processes. Each portion has a process by which a intermediary product is produced before it goes to the final product. After final product, quality control, dispatch. etc. So each process you have to study, each activity you have to study, and you have to interlink both the aspects together. After that, you should know the principles of finance and accounting. There are separate principles for finance and accounting. You must have a fair idea whether you take a debt funding, whether you take a equity, whether you do a crowdfunding. You must be aware of all the consequences. You must also be able to devise your own payment terms with the suppliers and also with your customers. Now, one thing you must be very careful is you must use your capital very, very sensibly. Sensible use of capital is very essential because ultimately the businesses go down because of the financial practices also. So that's also must. Next, what you should do is prioritize your own customer, whom you are going to address first, whom you are going to address second. And it may be a very big, attractive proposition to target a very, very big customer. But can you fulfill his requirement? You may have to match your own capacity with the requirement of the customers. So these are some of the principles of business which you must keep in mind while starting a business, while running a business, and these must will help you in a long term. Thank you. Till all these lessons will also be conducted through my website www.trainforfuture.com. Thank you.